Hello and welcome everyone to today's videos. So for today's video, I decided to come up with some 1960s inspired vintage holiday hairstyles, which I think are just great for this season, whether you're celebrating Christmas or not. I feel like these looks are just truly beautiful and can be worn by everyone. So all the prepping that I've done on my hair was to do my everyday kind of curls. I made a video on that, which I'm gonna link right here. I just bought some things that I figured would be really cool to recreate 1960s inspired holiday hair. So yeah, I think we should just get started with this video before my voice is gonna leave me, which it probably will in like a matter of minutes. So let's see how far we're gonna go with this. So I love to make things myself. It was really popular at the time. I made this little necklace. It's not even a necklace. It's just like a part of this bow that I bought. I actually have a lot left of it and I really want to do something with this. So I feel like with all sorts of ribbon you can do different things, and I also picked up this kind of ribbon. I really like this. I feel like it's so classic for Christmas. So I'm just gonna open this and then we're gonna see what we can do with this, because I kind of want to go for a big bow. I feel like these were really popular, so I'm just gonna take it all off. This is, let's see how long, this is 2 meters, probably too long, but we'll see. You can get a lot of these at thrift stores actually, of these ribbons. I feel like a lot of the time people buy ribbon and then just use a part of it and have a ton left. So what I like about this is how broad it is. I feel like with this width, we could either do something like this, maybe just even going like this could be cool. I feel like this would definitely be cool. Yes. This is great for a late 60s inspired hair. So basically all I did was to tie it like down here. It's very easy and it's just great to stay on. You can also use these like little hairpins. Let's see if I can find some. Like these sorts of pins to kind of hold it in place. I feel like this is great, as said, for a late 60s look, and I wouldn't chop this off, but just kind of have it hanging down like this. I feel like this is a very quick and easy look, and what I like about it, that no matter what your hair structure is, or your hairstyle, your haircut, you can always do that. This is always a great look. But I kind of also want to do something that is really classic for like the mid 60s, and that is just to go with a big bow. I feel like that would be cute, so I'm just gonna separate my hair by the front pieces, just kind of having that like this, and then I'm just gonna put this back behind my head, and then from here I'm just trying to like lay it flat and then take it up, and then on my head, see, I really hope you can see this, I'm just tying it into like a classic little bow. I feel like this is going to be so cute. Let's see if we can make this look. Yes, so I honestly love this, and then you just like kind of arrange them. I love how there are like these little pieces coming down. I don't even mind that they aren't like the same length. I would just, because this piece, like, you know, with the bow sometimes you don't get it really straight, so what I like to do with this piece is just to use a hairpin. Actually I have a golden one too. I feel like this one might match the colors a little better. So we're just gonna pin that in place, and then this is your little hairstyle. I think it is so cute and timeless. You can trim these pieces to just kind of have like a different style however you like. You could also play around by just like completely taking these back and then maybe even putting your hair in like a low bun or something. I feel like that would be popular as well. But I really love this look. I think it is very, very cute and just like a great look for Christmas. I'm just gonna remove this from my head. As said, I don't really go by a plan with this video. I just kind of want to do like popular hairstyles and then just kind of make them Christmas, but I love this ribbon. And as said, this ribbon was really inexpensive. It was €1.50, and I feel like with a ribbon like these you can make so many different hairstyles and just fun holiday accessories, this would also be great as a necklace. It's a little broad to be a choker, but it's even that would be great for a 60s look. I feel like you could also accessorize your purse with this. You can of course wear this as a little belt. It's just, you have so many options with this and they're so inexpensive, so I feel like it's a great option for everyone. So let's continue with something that I love to do, and that is to accessorize my hair with fake flowers. That was really popular at the time as well, and I found these little like winter flower pieces. I love the berries, and I feel like with this there are two things we can do. I feel like one idea would just be to kind of like put it sort of like this. Let's see if I can put that into place using some clips. I feel like because it's thicker, I'm gonna go with one of these first, just to kind of like stabilize it. With this, I always try to go for like a hair layer rather down, so that I can then like put up my other hair layers above. Well, this actually works really nicely. So I'm just gonna pin that on to my head. With these, you can just kind of like play around and come up with ideas on how to place them. Now my ear is kind of peeking out, so I'm just like covering that. Oh, I feel like this is a very cute Christmas look actually. I feel like this is also great if you want to go caroling, or even to just put on a hat and accessorize with that. You could also do, I have another little one of these, so I could do both sides for like a more nature inspired look, but I kind of also want to go for a classic look, so I think I will just do like a low bun and then add these. I feel like that would be a good idea as well. So I'm just gonna use this like larger hair tie. It's like a velvet scrunchie. So I'm just gonna put out my front pieces. I personally like to leave them out, but do whatever you like. And now I'm just putting my hair, kind of like twisting it to have a very low bun right back here. And I'm not trying to like make this, and I'm not trying to make this tight or anything. It's just kind of like this so that it sits down here, and then I'm just making sure that I get my loose pieces in. So let me kind of like turn to the side. I'm just gonna start with this, and this actually has like a pretty big piece of metal at the bottom, so I'm just gonna try to like make a U shape with it just so I don't poke myself. So let's see if we can just put it here. I'm gonna make like a little hole in the hair. Now we're gonna put it in. Also, yes, I close these by using hair clips as well. That's fine. So I'm just gonna go on the other side. Make another little hole here. And then just kind of like put it in there. Okay, and there we go. You got a really cute like 60s little bun. So what I like about this look is that like looking from the front, it's so subtle, but then it's just so beautiful. I hope you got a good glimpse on how I did that. But basically, yes, I just don't really know what I'm doing either, so I'm just kind of going by whatever feels like it'll work. Also, if you can hear the rain, the weather outside is gnarly today. We had so many beautiful snow days lately, and now it's just rain. So that's a little sad, but it's okay, I guess. So hear me out on this next idea. I bought this bag of these like wrapper thingies, and I think they're so cute. I feel like these sort of textures are really popular in the 60s because of space age fashion. And I decided to just take these silver ones, mainly because there were just the most of these. And this was really inexpensive. I feel like the whole bag was $1 or something. So I'm gonna do a little like headband with these. And to do that, I'm actually gonna do a really easy version. So I'm just using these little pins. I really hope you can see them. These were just popular in the 60s as well because they're just a classic hairpin. And the first thing that I'm doing is to take off this paper part down here because I feel like it'll just get tangled in the hair and you will be able to see it. And now you have the back side of these, and I just kind of go through one of the holes on one side and then on the other, kind of coming back out. And now you just have that attached to the needle. So I have 5 of these, so I'm just gonna start with the center one. I feel like that's going to be the easiest. And then I can just kind of like mirror it from there. I'm putting it here, looking like a little present. And then I'm just moving on, removing all of these like little sticky pieces. I also don't want to have like a lot of glue in my hair, so I feel like that's good. And by doing that, like if you have these clips that I have, then like the upper part has a little wave to it and the lower part is straight. And so I'm just making sure that the straight part is the lower part here. I hope you all have beautiful Christmas plans. I'm honestly so much in the Christmas spirit already. Let's put this here. And I'm so excited for Christmas. If you're wondering why I'm hunching down, it's because I have like a little mirror right here. I am so excited for Christmas, to be honest. And I feel like within the last couple of days, because I was sick last week, I feel like I now have to like do all the Christmas things because Christmas is going to be over in like 2 days. Germany, it's actually different because we do like 3 Christmas days. So it's the 24th all the way through till the 26th. That's actually like how Germans celebrate Christmas. But still, it's going to be over so quickly. So I feel like I'm just gonna fill in that little hole right here. You could also just attach this to like a little headband if you have that, or like all sorts of, or like even a piece of ribbon, but for me this actually feels pretty damn secure, so we're just gonna go with this. I feel like this would be such a great look also for like a lot of fun little space age shoots. As said, in the 60s, space age was just such a phenomenon and people were so excited for space, so everything that was like silver and shiny or like looked a little intergalactic, I feel like was really popular. Plus they had these like silver trees. I don't know if you've seen them. I would love to have a tree like that, but this year, because we got sick, we don't have a tree at all. But we're not gonna celebrate at home, so it's fine. I'm done. I love how this is looking. I think it's a very cute look. Let me come a little closer just for you to see. It's like a little crown. You can kind of like adjust it, put it where you want, but I think it is so cute and dreamy. It's honestly such a cute little look. And this is so easy to make. Plus, I personally feel like with some sort of like holidays, you don't want to have a lot of weight on your head. And this is so light and cute. I feel like this is honestly perfect for Christmas. So let's take this off and move on to other looks. I like that with this you can just change up the colors as much as you want. And I honestly feel like these are all so easy. You can also just add some hairspray to your hair if you're like a little afraid that it might fall out. I personally feel like with my hair, I usually like from the dry shampoo, it has some grip to it, so it doesn't really like tend to fall out. But if you have hair that sort of tends to fall, I feel like it's a good option to kind of go with this. So for the next look, I kind of decided to do pigtails, so I'm just using some hair ties for that. I'm just gonna start very easily by putting them in down here. I feel like in the 1960s with pigtails, you would kind of like rather put them here than do what is very popular now, where people kind of put them like further back on their hair. This was also a popular hairstyle in the 70s, just like little pigtails, and I think it's a very cute look. I feel like I say it a lot, but the 60s truly were about a very doll-like young appearance, so pigtails were a popular hairstyle. So I'm just putting these in. Okay, so far we just got regular pigtails. Very cute, very cutesy easy. And now I feel like you can do two different things. So the first thing that I thought about, which I think would be really cool, is to use another one of these and then just attach it to like another little hair clip, and then add this to like the little hair tie. I feel like this is fairly easy to do as well. Just kind of have to find some grip. Yes, and then it'll look something like this. It's very cute, I think. It's like a very classic 60s look. However, what I think is cuter, personally, for me, is to still like use these two pigtails as said. Just a very classic and easy look. And now I'm gonna use some of that golden ribbon that I have. I love this. I feel like the color and the sparkliness and everything is just perfect. It just screams Christmas to me. So I'm cutting off two pieces about like 30 centimeters, I'd say. I don't know, I'm just kind of going by feeling, but I'm making them the same length. So we're gonna cut these and then do little bows. So basically just going around, going through, putting them into little bows. And what I think is great about that is that it also hides the hair tie, which I'm not like a big fan of having a hair tie shown. Just don't like it, to be honest. So yes, you're just gonna do like the littlest cutesy hair ties. And as said, hair accessories like this in the 60s were often self-made because it was just a different time. I feel like you kind of have to understand that fast fashion wasn't a thing yet. So people would make a lot of like the things that they wanted just at home with what they already had. So I feel like just using something like a ribbon or like a piece of scrap fabric, that was so popular at the time. And I honestly don't understand why it's not anymore, because it's so easy to make these and such a cute little effect. I think this is very 1960s schoolgirl, so cute, like a little Santa's helper hairstyle. And as said, it was so quick and easy to do this. I feel like another idea would be to use that same piece of ribbon and just attach it like right here with a little hair tie and then braid it all the way down. I just don't want to braid it because I curled my hair, and now I feel like if I would braid it, it would kind of just wear off the effect. So I'm not gonna do that today, but I feel like you kind of get the hang and the idea of what I would do. And that's basically it, just for like another really quick and easy idea. Just taking out the hair ties. I feel like you can experiment with 1960s hair. Another classic look for Christmas would just be going with curls. I feel like curls were really Christmassy. I don't know what it is about them, but they're so Christmassy to me. You could also do like a Cindy Lou Who type of hairstyle, but I personally just think it's like a little too much. I also feel like you can play around with these so much. This one's sparkly, just to put this on like a lower bun. You could also play a lot with like the whole space age genre and everything. Just going like this. That will be cute as well. It's so easy to play around with things. Basically what I'm trying to tell you with this video is that with 60s hair, it was all about doing it yourself. Whether you want to use ribbon, whether you want to use fabric scraps or these little pieces, do whatever you like. It is so easy and quick, and you have so many cool options to choose from for such a good price. So yes, I feel like whatever you decide to do, just don't forget to have fun with it. I just actually figured that there was another idea to tie this. You could also just tie it like this, sort of go for like a very hippie-esque look. Love the idea. I feel like what would be great about this is if you want to do like a more chill look. I personally love to go all out on Christmas, but I know that not everyone does. So I feel like this would also be really cute, easy. It's very similar to the first option, but just kind of like a little more put down in the front, which I actually pretty much like. The same hairstyle that I showed you with that ribbon, you could obviously do with this ribbon as well. Or I feel like I did this for yesterday's video. You could just kind of also put it like this, and then even with these little pieces you can kind of like curl them because they have like a little metal rod on the side. So if you just wrap them around your finger like so, just kind of like go for a couple of times, and then see, you will have like little curls. This is what I would always do with the ends, just because it makes them like look a lot cuter. So this you could just use as like little golden accessories, or to just do a little bow at the back of your head. That's actually like the final hairstyle that I want to show you. So for that, I'm using a piece that is kind of like double the length from the one that I used for the pigtails. So we're just going to double that length. I feel like it's the easiest to actually attach this after I'm doing it. So I'm just going to do a little bow with this. Basically, I'm just tying it right here. Personally, I just feel like it's easier than doing it at the back of your hair. So I'm just going to go put like a little knot like this, and then just put a bow on top. So we're going to go like this. I feel like everyone knows how to tie a bow. I don't have to show you that. And then it'll probably look a little smushed at the beginning, so I'm just kind of like molding it to be very cute like this. And then as said, I'm just wrapping this around my finger to get like a curl effect, plus it just reminds you so much more of wrapping paper then. So we're gonna roll that up. So I'm just gonna roll this and then kind of like curl it out like so. It's actually looking so cute. So now you have a little bow, sort of like this. And then I'm gonna use a bigger kind of like hair clip going through this, just making sure that I don't like have it coming out and be visible. So I kind of like put it in like this in the back, I can see. And now I'm just putting that pretty much anywhere in my hair. It doesn't really matter. You could just put it here. Let's see. Plus that's actually really cute. But you can also put it in the back of your head. I feel like you have so many options with this. So yes, I feel like putting this in the back of your head would be really great for like a classic 1960s young posh girl look. I feel like that would also be great. So I feel like that's it for today's video. I feel like it was a little all over the place, but honestly, this is just how I like to create my hairstyles. I really hope you were able to see and tell. I know that these aren't like out of the box ideas that no one had before, but I just got inspired by the 1960s and what was popular back then. So basically all sorts of cool hair accessories, and I hope you really got to draw some inspiration from this for your own Christmas looks. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below telling me which of these hairstyles was your favorite, and also if there's a 1960s inspired hairstyle or vintage inspired hairstyle that you like to do for the holidays. I would love to hear about it. If you have any cool hairstyles, post them on Instagram. Make sure to tag me and Emma was there. I would love to see them and tell you how beautiful you look. I hope you have a wonderful day. Go out, enjoy the weather. I hope it's not raining where you're at, but if it is, go out anyways. Rain is beautiful too. Spin a record that you love, light a candle, get in the Christmas mood, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye everybody.